Hi guys, welcome to week 4 of the Healthy Happy Gut program. So this week is our halfway mark, so we should be seeing some decent improvements by now, and we should be seeing progress towards our goals and our treatment aims that we have written down in your treatment plans. Please let me know how you are progressing, if you're seeing good changes, if you're not seeing such great changes, because there's always little things that we can tweak and help you out with, all right? This week what we're talking about is healing leaky gut. So what I want to discuss with you is just a refresher about what leaky gut is, why it's so important to work on restoring gut integrity and strengthening our gut wall lining, and also what we can do in order to do that, all right? So you'll recall in week 1 we talked all about leaky gut and what it is, but we'll refresh our memories again today because that's going to help us understand why we are working on improving intestinal permeability. So firstly, what is leaky gut? Leaky gut is a term coined to describe intestinal permeability, where the tight junctions in our gut wall lining, so those little tiny holes that allow water and nutrients to flow into the bloodstream, become larger and more permeable, meaning that pathogenic invaders such as candida, parasites, and excess bacteria in our gut can come in and out of the gut as it pleases. And it also means that undigested food proteins can be leaked out into the bloodstream without being fully digested and absorbed first. So that in itself will trigger an immune system response. And what that immune system response does to each individual is very different. So one person might have mental health concerns because of their leaky gut, whereas someone else might have skin concerns. So it's very different from person to person, and what you get is dependent on you, your genetics, your lifestyle, and your whole health history, okay? So what that means is when we have leaky gut, we're also not going to be absorbing our nutrients fully because things are leaking into the bloodstream before it's actually thoroughly digested. Alrighty, so that can contribute to nutritional deficiencies as well. So it's really important that after we clean up that bad bacteria, so most of us are doing a bit of a gut cleanse, some of us might not need to, but generally it's a really good idea to do a gut cleanse on the odd occasion, just not too frequently, obviously, and with the guidance of a naturopath like myself. So it's really important to work on gut repair after we've done that, because what we want to do is make sure nothing else is getting in and out of the bloodstream anymore, or in and out of the gut, I should say, into the bloodstream. And so what that'll do is help to lower overall body inflammation. It'll lower that immune system overreactivity that's happening due to those undigested food proteins and pathogens leaking into the bloodstream. And it also helps to stop pathogenic overgrowth from returning again and again, because often what we'll find is do a bit of a gut cleanse, we don't work on restoring the gut flora or the integrity of the gut, and we continue to get those bad bacteria back over and over again because we haven't rebuilt our whole gut, all right? So when we consider repairing the gut, we look at nutrients and herbs that have like a mucilage type action. So what they do is they line that mucous membrane of the gut wall and kind of like fill in the hole. So if you think of, I don't know, like putty or even cement, it's coming over. It's not obviously as hard as cement. It's like a gooey, sticky substance that'll coat the intestinal lining, and it'll help to seal up all the holes and just like tighten them and make them less permeable. And also some of those nutrients might not have those actions, but what it does is help to build cellular structures. So then we gain that integrity and strength through the connective tissue of our gut wall, all right? So things that we would consider would be vitamin A, zinc, vitamin D, quercetin, glutamine, collagen, those ones, and also certain foods as well, like our bone broth. Making things out of gelatine as well, or gelatin, is a really good way to help restore our gut integrity. And eating lots of protein rich foods, because amino acids make up our cells, all right? So really good for the herbs that we would consider would be very dependent on the individual and their health circumstances, their medical conditions, and also what medications they're on. But those herbs would include things like marshmallow root, licorice, slippery elm, aloe vera, boswellia, and turmeric as well. And it's extremely important that we don't self-prescribe, because you might not be aware of certain nutrients that you can't take with your health conditions. So say, for example, pregnant women can't take vitamin A. If you have hypertension, you shouldn't be taking licorice. So they're just a couple of examples, but there's so many more out there that you're most likely not aware of. So make sure you are prescribed these things by a naturopath, herbalist, or nutritionist. And but the reason why I wanted to let you know about what herbs and nutrients we use is so that you gain a better understanding of what they're doing for you, okay? Because when we have knowledge about what things are doing, we're going to be more likely to take it consistently and get the results that we actually want. So that about sums up what leaky gut is and why it's so important to restore our gut integrity. So there will be a fair few weeks there where we are really focusing on that for you, all right? If you have any questions at all, make sure you reach out, pop the questions in the comments below, or send me an email or personal message too. Okay guys, have a great week, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.